Hi, I'm Connor.
I'm Lexi.
I'm Millie.
And this is Anders.
Yay!
Yay!
As parents, one of our top priorities is our children's happiness and well-being. We've been so blessed with the resources to create a safe and healthy home for them to grow up in, but we know this is not the case for all kids.
Over half of all the children in the United States will be exposed to one or more types of serious trauma before the age of 16. This could mean anything from poverty and domestic violence to trafficking to natural disasters and geographical displacement.
Experiences in childhood have the power to shape a person's entire future, for better or worse, and we wanted to create opportunities for positive change in these children's lives.
For our leadership project, we organized a donation drive specifically for items that would bring joy to kids who have experienced trauma. We reached out and found 4 locations that allowed us to stand outside and invite shoppers to donate. Donors had the option to either purchase an item from our list or donate money that would be used for the purchase of additional items needed. Over the course of 3 days, nearly $1,600 and over 8,000 items were donated.
We chose to donate directly to the Little Lambs Foundation, who create care packages for the DCFS and other nonprofit organizations that aid children in traumatic situations. With the money raised, we purchased an additional 4,575 items that Little Lambs were in need of, including teen books, feminine hygiene products, shampoo, and conditioner.
In total, we recruited 36 volunteers who spent over 170 hours making this drive happen.
We also learned a lot about ourselves and about our own leadership along the way.
One of the things that I learned during this project is that you can't judge anybody for who they are. There were people that came in and donated a bunch of items, and then right after they walked out, they dropped $20, $50 into our jar for donations. There were people who came out and all they could give was a small box of crayons. One of my favorite donations probably was this guy on the second day that I was sitting in front of Walmart. He's walking in and he has a big white guy. He has lots of tattoos and mohawk and just looks like a big biker, and there's no way this guy's gonna donate. But anyways, I said, hey, we're doing a donation, here's what things we're looking for, if you'd like to help out, we'd love your help. And he was one of the guys that came out with a giant box of juice boxes for kids, and one of the biggest ones I'd ever seen. And I had no idea who'd donate, but he did. So it's taught me that I can't judge anybody for who they are on the outside, and they can help out in any way they want to.
On that same note, one of the biggest surprises for me was realizing what an impact our project had on the people who were involved. Obviously, we wanted to benefit the children who would be receiving the items, but we and the volunteers and the donors really seemed to get a lot of benefit out of what we were doing. Having active conversations with them, learning about their lives and the reasons why this cause was important to them helped me to feel more empathetic, not only to the children on the receiving end, but also the people who felt inspired to donate.
During our project here, we had to live some of our values that we've learned throughout our lives, whether it be just from the things that our families taught, things we learned growing up in church. As noticed by the numbers of our items and the donations we received in money, whether that be through cash or through Venmo, it would have been very, very easy to just slip something into our pockets and walk away. No one would have known, especially with the fact that there were so many people who blindly donated to Venmo, to my own personal account. Instead, we decided to be more authentic about our approach, and we told every single person who donated to us, hey, thank you for your donation. This money is going to go towards other items in the future. If you'd like to find out what items we donate, you can go find out on our blog when we make a post about it here soon. And that's one of our ways how we're trying to be authentic.
And we did it.
Every single penny.
Yes. Our leadership project was extremely challenging for me in many ways.
You're telling me.
I experienced a lot of frustration and a lot of doubt and a lot of discouragement when things didn't go to plan. But it molded my sense of purpose in a way that no other experience in my life has. The more I learned about the immense needs of child trauma survivors, the more passionate I became about their cause and the harder I was willing to work on their behalf. In the end, my ability to visualize why our project was so important why it mattered to not only these children but to society, played a critical role in achieving the results that we did.
Overall, I would say our project was a major success. We originally planned to only make 60 kits. We didn't end up making kits. We ended up sorting them into boxes and giving them to the organization to make their own kits. However, I'm pretty sure 13,000 items is going to make a heck of a lot more than 60 kits.
What we really took away was that together we can do a lot better. There are so many things that the world is in need of, so many challenges that the world is facing. And if we decide to step up to the plate and take responsibility for ourselves and for getting things done, then we can absolutely make a difference. It doesn't have to be a big thing. In the words of Lord Hastings, we can start small and start local. That's what we did, and we saw great success, and we look forward to seeing more.